Everyone, I'm Nathaniel Teatro from Group 5 and I will discuss to you guys about file transfer protocol. So file transfer protocol is a standard network protocol used for transferring files between a client and a server over a TCP or IP based network like the internet, allowing users to upload, download and manage files. So what is TCP or IP network? So TCP or IP network, so file transfer protocol relies on TCP or transmission control protocol, and IP means internet protocol for communication and data transfer. Here's a comprehensive overview of file transfer protocol. So this presentation provides a detailed exploration of file transfer protocol or FTP. So we will cover its fundamentals, security, consideration, and practical configuration. So we will examine secure alternatives like FTPs and SFTP. So SFTP means Secure File Transfer Protocol. So uh, finally, we will touch on best practices and emerging trends in file transfer. Secure File Transfer Protocol or SFTP is a network protocol that allows users to transfer files between computers and over the internet. It's also known as Secure FTP. FTP fundamentals. Understanding how it works. So first is client server model. So client server model is a network architecture where clients request services or resources from servers which then respond to fulfill the client's requests. FTP operates on a client server model. The client initiates a connection to the server and is control and data connections. So, control connections manage the interaction between the client and server, handling authentications, commands, and other control information. Data connections are used for the actual transfer of files. These connections are established using TCP on ports, typically 21 for control and 20 for data. TCP utilizes two TCP connections. First is control connection, typically uses port 21. Second, data connection, typically uses port 20, but can also be dynamically assigned port in passive modes, active versus passive modes. So active mode means the server initiates the data connection back to the client, while passive mode means the client initiates the data connection to the server. Passive mode is often preferred as it's more firewall friendly. It doesn't require the server to connect back to the client. FTP security, addressing inherent risks. FTP is inherently insecure because it transmits data, including usernames, passwords, and file content, in plain text without encryption. This makes it vulnerable to eavesdropping and interception by attackers. To mitigate this risk, organizations and consider using secure alternatives like SFTP, FTPS, or FTPES, which encrypt data in transit. Vulnerabilities. Common attacks include packet sniffing, brute force attempts, and spoofing. So, packet sniffing, also known as network sniffing, is a method of capturing and analyzing data packets that travel through a network, allowing for the observation of network activities and potentially intercepting sensitive information. Force attack is a hacking method that uses trial and error to crack passwords, login credentials, and encryption keys. Spoofing in the context of cybersecurity is when someone or something pretends to be another entity to gain unauthorized access, steal information, or spread malware, often by disguising their identity or origin. Mitigation strategies. Disable anonymous login and enforce strong passwords to reduce risk. TPS securing FTP with SSL or TLS. TPS securing FTP with SSL and TLS. SSL or Secure Sockets Layer and TLS or Transport Layer Security are cryptographic protocols that provide secure communication over a network, primarily used to encrypt data exchange between a client, like a web browser, and a server, while SSL is often used as a general term. TLS is the modern, more secure successor to SSL. SSL or TLS encryptions. FTPS adds SSL or TLS encryption to FTP, securing data information. 2. Explicit versus implicit. Explicit FTP requires the client to request security, while implicit FTPS encrypts by default. So third is certificate management. Properly manage SSL certificates to ensure secure connection. FTP over SSH for enhanced security. SSH or Secure Shell is a network protocol that provides a secure way to access a remote computer over an unsecured network. It uses encryption and strong authentication to protect data transmission and ensure only authorized users can access the system. FTP over SSH. SFTP uses SSH for authentication and encryption, providing a secure alternative to FTP. Exchange algorithm like Diffie-Hellman ensure secure exchange. SFTP versus FTPS. SFTP generally offers better security and performance than FTPS. Typical FTP configurations and clients. Number 1. Server setup. Use FileZilla server or VSFTPD or Very Secure FTP Daemon for easy server setup. 2. Client configuration. Configure FTP clients such as FileZilla client or CyberDuck. Third is troubleshooting. Address firewall, NAT, and port forwarding issues. Firewall is a network security system that monitors and controls incoming and outgoing network traffic based on predefined security rules, acting as a barrier between a trusted internal network and untrusted external networks, like the internet. NAT or Network Address Translation is a process that translates private IP addresses within a local network to a public IP address before sending data packets to the internet, enabling multiple devices to share a single public IP address. Port forwarding issues can stem from various causes, including incorrect router settings, firewall conflicts, or even ISP restrictions. Troubleshooting involves verifying router configurations, ensuring firewalls aren't blocking connections, and confirming your ISP isn't blocking inbound connections.